Hello, Trance and fans. Welcome to 2019. We're back for another whole year of Transistor Sandwich. I have a lot of lurkers. I have lurkers who watch me on the big screen. I have lurkers who are doing housework while they're just listening.
Mother thanks Tony for helping with the floor and brings over the bag of peas.
I just canceled my subscription to Roland Cloud. You gotta trim the fat. But I can always come back to the Roland Cloud. This show, I'm going to focus on using some of the synths that I never even got a chance to try out. So one of them is called Srx Dance Mix. It used to be an add-in board for a Roland hardware synth. It wasn't like a user configurable thing. You really had to love your instrument enough to take it apart very carefully. This is the kind of stuff that you can get with this one. So some very nice loops going on there. So that one was called Smash Beat. This one's called Crowd 84. Kind of dark, but up-tempo. I've had a great start to 2019, so I'm quite happy this week.
Come on!
Oh yeah, come on! This one, okay, so this one's called Hop Chop SRX. Judy is usually cooking supper by the time I'm doing this. Or dinner, I guess. Oh, Scream! That was an interesting one. That was hilarious. This one is called Xtronic. Oh, I like that. There's no scream in it though. This one's called Trance. Oh, what? Really? Trance SRX. Well, it's got the word trans in it. It can't be bad. All right, part of it I like. The little synth part that's in there that sounds like it's detuning itself. Not big on that one. This one's called Acid Riff, and it says 125. Presumably that's 125 beats per minute. Oh, yeah. That one's laid back. All right, this one's called Full House. Oh yeah, that's house music. Let's get some funk in here, because this one's called Funk E 125. Funk E. Oh yeah. This one's called Le Punk 125. Le Punk. Really? Ooh, there's a lot happening in there. There's like some little pops going on. And then a warble. All right, I like the sound of this one. Tech Op. Anything that has T-E-K in it, I'm down with. Yeah. I like that kind of stuff. This one's called Under the Stair. Ooh. Oh yeah, there's like a vocal sound in there. Kind of a ha. Well, maybe not like that. Bad 88. Oh, I got it. Bass and drum. There you go. Oh, I kind of like this one though. Although it sounds like somebody standing there going. That was called Mon 90. This one's called McSick. Oh, what? That is weird. Boulevard 96. bunch of kettle drums being hammered with a 2x4. iRobot. Oh, I like the sound of this one. Ooh. All right, I don't like the sound of that one. This one's called Haiti 120. Oh, that's kind of neat. That could be used as some overtones on a basic rhythm. All right, on the second column here, we've got Hip House. Hip House 125. Oh yeah, I could work with that. Now this one's called Ow. Ow. There's somebody actually saying ow in it, I think. All right, I'll wait till it comes around and I'll loop it in again. Well, if you go up too high, then it sounds like a cat saying ow. This one's called Chi. Oh, that's interesting. This one's called Aerosol Can. Probably has a hiss. What the hell? Well, there is a hiss in it. Sounds like it's gonna blow up. That was weird. Trig groove. Wonder what that means. Oh, that's kind of interesting. It's very tribal, very deep bass. I could definitely see me working with that one. This one's called De Final Cut. Wow, that's a very tin can kind of snare, isn't it? Tink, tink. This one's called Qubit Dance. Oh, that's cute and disturbing. Yeah, I'm not too sure about that one. All right, this one's called Multi-Level. Let's check this one out. Oh, there's nothing wrong with that one. Now, I wonder what they mean by multi-level, though. If I play in a different section of the keyboard, is it going to completely change it? Let's try this. Nope. Okay, I don't know why it's called multi-level because I played everywhere on the keyboard and it did not change. Sonic Beat for this one. Oh, I quite like some of these later ones. They're just a good percussion instrument. There's no other synth parts in there to get in my way. All right, this one's got to be a little warped. Cyclone 125. Oh yeah, I can hear some white noise kind of flipping through in the background. This one's called Electrolux. Was that not a vacuum? That's interesting. Oh, it's got some, if you listen really closely, it has some like little bleeps and bloops in the background. This is a tricky beat. Well, I don't know about that. It doesn't sound overly tricky to me. Now we come to the last couple of ones here. They're called beat menu. So beat menu 1, beat menu 2. And what that means is that they've split the entire keyboard up into a whole bunch of different rhythms. So I could get a variety. Pretty straightforward stuff right there. They're not all the same tempo, though. That's problematic. Oh, that one's frantic. Well, that one's just a kick drum. Beat menu number 2. Oh, wow, this one's laid back. Oh, I like like that one. This has a lot of really nice rhythms on it. There we go. Beatbox. Ew. Sounds like he's spitting in my ear.
Watch out, they spit.
There's a lot of really nice rhythms in here. Wow, there's no end to them too. I think I'm gonna go with the first one. Smash beat. I have an audio track set up to suck the audio from the Srx Dance Traxx machine. There's record capabilities on the software that I'm using to host this application. Wow, it actually sounds like drumsticks. Now I can quantize these and make sure it's absolutely on time. But it's locked in. Ah, yes, that's locked in solid. Fantastic. So I can record it into GarageBand. So I'm just going to come in and zoom in as far as I can so I can trim it right to the very start of the very first of the beat. Zoom out, drag it right to the beginning. It'll snap to the first of the bar. Let's see if this matches the metronome now. Yeah, that seems pretty good. Let's do 2 of those, and then I'll do that other pattern. Go in here and create a new section. So now we need the next section here. So all I have to do is just take these notes and drag them. B flat, drag that down to F, and then this one up to G. Yep, groovy. Then let's arrange our sections here. We've got section A and B, which is, we'll call that the verses. Then we'll come back with section C again. And then I think I'll create a new section that is just the final note. All right, so let's zoom in, trim it up. This will be our bed track for creating the rest of the song on top. So it's got a wow, wow, wow thing in there, which is kind of doing a part of a bass line. Now, if I could get a cool bass arpeggiator to go with that, that would be awesome. Bass sequence 2. Oh, I wonder if that would go with it. It will. I like that. Yes, it's really loud right now, but. So I'm going to do the same thing here though. I'm going to use this track in my notes so I can get everything locked in time with everything else. Cool. All right, let's go with that. Zoom in, trim the file. Come on, everybody. It's time to trim your WAV files. Pull it back into place. So that means it should blend well with. There we go. Now a lead part. Looking for some leads. Ooh, stereo polysynth. That sounds possible. Yes, I like that one. Pump up the output a little bit. I might have gone too far though. Whoa! I scared myself. So let me come down to the next track. Oh, I'm having fun doing this.
Wendy, I can fly!
There. Got it that time. Awesome. Awesome. Excellent. So that's it's got our bed track, our bass, our melody. I'm going to go back to Fantasia. Yeah, there we go. So one more very brief injection. Now let me go into category here so I can call up my rhythms. The font is so tiny on this thing. There it is. Number 43, apparently. Yeah, that was the Electrolux one. So I wanted to see if I could squeeze that in there. We're still at 125. It sounds like it's whispering.
Call the police.
Okay. It fades out. All right, now I can trim it up into a loopable chunk. All right, I think I've got it. Well, there you go. That actually turned out not too bad. I think that's a very useful song. You could use it in a project that you're creating on YouTube or anywhere else. If you're setting up a slideshow for somebody, it's great background music. My hair is caught in my glasses. Ow, that hurt. Go to transistorsandwich.com and you'll see a great big red download button. That'll take you to the page where all of the songs are available for download in uncompressed AIF format. I'm getting kind of hungry. Until next time, later taters.